Put your faith in the light.
Hello guys, welcome to another one of my videos. This is Lightblade, and in this one I wanted to talk about the Dinars. Yes, Blizzard finally broke the silence and gave us news about them. Sadly, this news is very underwhelming. I would even say terrible news for most of the WoW population. This is because of the horrible implementation of the Dinar system that Blizzard is doing. It's very time-gated as well as difficulty-gated, something that we haven't seen in other Dinar versions. First, let's talk about the time gating. So the patch is going to be out on May 13th, but that doesn't mean you'll be able to buy your first item that week. No. You'll have to wait 3 weeks after that until May 27th to acquire 3 puzzling cartel chips. You get 1 every week for a total of 6 per character. So in short, you'll be able to buy 2 items in 6 weeks, making it a slog similar of how the launch of 11.1.5 Nightfall patch was. You know, Blizzard has been going really bad on these time gating things. I don't know why. I know they want people to keep playing, but I don't think this time gating style of gameplay is going to be the play. So you have your cartel chips and are ready to buy some loot and upgrade it to mythic item level. Nope. This time Blizzard has difficulty gated the loot you can buy. If you want the heroic loot, it's not too bad. You just kill some bosses in any difficulty and you can buy this gear. But for mythic, you have to kill the mythic boss that the gear drops from. So as an example, if you want the mythic Gallywix ring that everyone wants from the vendor, you're going to have to kill him on mythic. This is a terrible change compared to any of the old Dinar versions, and it's going to alienate so many people. It sucks for casual players, it sucks for Mythic Plus only players, and it sucks for heroic raiders as well. I get it that this is a normal season and it's not a faded one, you know, but it's going to be so late into the patch that I personally don't see the harm in giving 2 pieces of mythic loot to everyone. Okay guys, so I don't just want to be here just complaining about the system, I want to give some solutions. So the first one is very simple, you know, we already have achievements for 3k and plus, and we also have AOTC for raiders. I think if people have those achievements, just give them the vendor, you know, they can buy their mythic gear. It's very late in the season, it doesn't really matter too much. Hell, even throw rival for PvPs there, you know. I know most of this like special gear doesn't work for them in PvP scenarios, but maybe they want to raid, you know, who knows. So rival and plus 3000 and AOTC just unlocks the vendor. That's my first solution. And my second solution, for this one we have to look back a bit to the first iteration of the Dinar system implementation in Shadowlands. So here we got 3 Dinars, 1 every week, and with those Dinars we could buy normal item level pieces of gear from the vendor. But we also had these confounding antique ciphers that drops from mythic and heroic level bosses. Once you got to 20 of these, you could upgrade your normal piece of gear until mythic or heroic, you know. Now, we can't do this with the current way gear works, you know, the upgrading stuff. But instead of this, we can make it something similar, you know. Blizzard can make an achievement where it says kill 5 mythic bosses. Just 5, any mythic boss. Once you kill 5 of them, the mythic vendor opens and you can just buy the mythic gear and upgrade it to your heart's content. So this is fair, I think, because obviously if you're a mythic raider, you're gonna get this done the first week. You know, you can upgrade your stuff, you can buy your things. Now if you're not a mythic raider, maybe you pugs mythic bosses, maybe you get 2 bosses a week, you're gonna get this done on the 3rd week. And maybe you're having really bad luck with pugs and you just kill 1 mythic boss every week, you're gonna get this done on the 5th week of the patch. So I think this is just a pretty fair way to make it, you know, just kill 5 mythic bosses achievement and open that mythic vendor. I really hope Blizzard doesn't go through with this because it's just going to make people leave or feel very left out. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure they won't. From what I've seen, there's already a massive pushback from the whole community, since let's face it, the only people that benefit from this are a very small amount of the population in general, like just high-end raiders. And even then, they probably don't even care about the gear because they can farm it themselves. And obviously, raid boosters, which if this goes through, they're going to make some massive bank. Anyways, that's my take on the issue, and that's also the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone.